Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Fire up the grill and enter the Expo Cook-Off, happening Saturday, July 11th at the Keokuk County Expo Grounds in Sigourney. Teams of up to 4 will compete using provided pork loin, pork ribs, and chicken hindquarters, with winners crowned in each meat category and an overall champion selected. The entry deadline is July 3rd, so don't wait. Start time is at 7 a.m. Judging starts at 3:30 p.m. Results are announced at 5 p.m. and a meal follows at 5:30. Get signed up today for the Keokuk County Expo Cook-Off on Saturday, July 11th.
Hedrick Barbecue Days is this Saturday. Start the day with the parade at 10:30, then stick around for the craft and vendor event from noon until 5 on Main Street, featuring more than 40 vendors. Enjoy hot air balloon tether rides, a cornhole tournament, classic cars, great food, shopping, and plenty of family activities. Celebrate small-town America at its finest during Hedrick Barbecue Days this Saturday in Hedrick, and check out the craft and vendor event from noon till 5.
The 4th of July is almost here, and Kaboom Fireworks in Watch Here has everything you need to light up the night. Shop a huge selection of aerials, rockets, fountains, sparklers, novelties, and family favorites at prices that won't break the bank. Kaboom Fireworks is locally family-owned, close to home, and stocked with one of the area's best selections. Open daily now through July 8th, Monday through Friday from 4 to 8 p.m., and weekends from noon until 8 p.m. Kaboom Fireworks in Watch Here. Celebrate America with the biggest bang for your buck at Kaboom Fireworks.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
Join the Keokuk County Hospice Auxiliary on Friday, July 3rd at the southeast corner of the Keokuk County Courthouse in Sigourney, beginning at 5:30 p.m. for the annual quilt raffle and pie contest. Take a chance on beautiful handcrafted quilts with raffle tickets just $2 each or 6 for $10. Every dollar raised helps support local individuals and families receiving hospice services right here in Keokuk County. The Keokuk County Hospice Auxiliary Quilt Raffle and Pie Contest, July 3rd at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, buddy. Here we are.
Let's go, Steve. It's time for some real talk.
Real talking. Here, yeah, the brand new studio.
The brand new studio in downtown Sigourney. Come on, Steve. It's happening. Oh, and you know what else is happening is World Cup soccer. I assume you've been glued to your television set.
No. You know, my buddy Neil, who usually sits in that chair, he likes soccer, but it's just never stuck with me. I've tried. It's just not happening.
I think it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
So at least in this country.
My dad and I coached my daughter's soccer team when she was a little kid. Didn't know anything about soccer. Still don't know anything about soccer. And here we are. But hey, we won several games.
Oh, man. Well, I want to encourage you to get on YouTube and find it's like a 2-minute video of the Norwegian team doing the Viking row.
Doing the Viking roll. Here's how you do it, Americans.
I'm sure we'll see this from the Minnesota Vikings fans this fall because it's got to be one of the coolest cheers in all of sports. Yeah, so you get thousands of Norwegians up in the stands doing this Viking row. So go check it out. It's super fun. And so speaking of the world, we're gonna segue right now into the book of Genesis. Woo!
Yeah.
See, highly trained broadcast professionals. Like, I don't know.
The beginning of the world.
Is that a trademarked phrase? I think that was an old Rush Limbaugh thing.
All right. If not, we should get it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Send in the copyright info.
Yeah. Rush used to talk about how he was a highly trained broadcast professional.
Okay.
And you are also. I am not. I'm just like this guy who shows up in your studio and blabs for a little while. But welcome to Real Talk, where we try to talk about real topics.
Yeah.
And we're kind of working our way. Oh, and maybe I should introduce myself too. Everybody knows Steve, but I'm Aaron, and I'm the pastor of New Life Church in Wellman, Iowa. Our church building is at 257 8th Avenue, so just right in the heart of downtown, right next to Bender's Bar and Grill, right across from the Well, right across from Freeman Foods. So we're in the thick. They didn't pay you for advertising, but I'm just
that's all right.
Kind of throwing those names.
Maybe
out
they
there.
will at some point.
Well, yeah. Once
the
once
seed
you have
has been planted.
Once you have a branch in Wellman and start doing Mid-Prairie sports.
Well, you'd have to help me out, pal.
Well, okay. So that'll be a work in progress. But New Life is right in the heart of downtown Wellman. One of our many slogans is your friendly downtown church. So come check us out at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, or if you want to check us out on Facebook for a live stream service sometime before you show up in person, do that. And also, we got to say this, Steve. There is a Central Empire Wrestling.
CE-dub. CE-dub.
Do you call it a match, a meet, a festival?
Wrestling show.
A show. Okay.
Yeah, a show.
So CEW is at Bender's Bar and Grill this Saturday night. So show up, get ready to get wild and crazy. This is going to be my first wrestling show.
And people can't see it's off camera, but I've got some of my wrestling posters for CEW up here in the studio, so that I've been a part of.
Yeah, CEW is kind of big in Ottumwa and Delta, and but its home base is right in Wellman, Iowa, or just outside of town, actually. But, yeah. So that's what's going on up in Wellman. Let's talk about what's going on in the Word of God, and I've been preaching through the book of Genesis. And so we arrive in chapter 12, and it's this big pivot point because the first two chapters of Genesis are about all the fun, positive things. God speaks the universe into existence and creates Adam and Eve and puts them in the Garden of Eden, and it's really awesome. Chapter 3, everything starts to go downhill. They eat the apple. Then their son murders their other son. Then there's like these crazy angelic beings that start having children with humans and teaching humans how to behave in a really depraved way. And so then there's a flood, and then people will still keep on being wicked, and so that's not cool. And then in chapter 11, there's the Tower of Babel because people are still being wicked, and so, but that's enough of that. Like that, at that point, God says, okay. Here's a pivot point for you. I'm going to introduce my plan for salvation for the whole world. And I wonder sometimes, like, are there aliens in the universe? And does the planet, like, did human sin on this planet affect those aliens?
That's a deep conversation that could take up multiple shows.
And would be completely speculative because the only real answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I do know is what God is doing on this planet. So let's stay focused on that. So the Lord had said to Abram, leave your country, your people, and your father's household and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. And guys, all of this is just calling us back to the beginning, back to chapter 1 and chapter 2, when God created Adam and Eve, blessed them, looked at all of creation and said it's good, and said to Adam and Eve, I want you to be fruitful and multiply and cover the whole earth. Well, so we've been derailed now for 9 chapters, but God is coming back and saying, I will make your name great. You will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. And if we skipped a whole bunch of the Bible and went up to the book of Galatians, we would find out that you and I, friends, all of us who have put our faith in Jesus Christ are sons and daughters of Abraham, which means that we enter into this mission that Abraham was given, that was fulfilled in Christ. But when we're called to be in Christ, we come into the same mission that Christ has, which is that all peoples on earth would be blessed and would be blessed with the gift of salvation. But I think this blessing is not just like you get saved and then you live another 50 miserable years on life and then you die and go to heaven. Which could happen. Like you could be miserable for 50 years and die and go to heaven. But I don't think that's really what God is getting at throughout his whole word. And like people ask sometimes, Aaron, do you believe in the prosperity gospel? And I'm like, well, there's some weirdos out there pushing some weird stuff.
You should say, well, send me $100.
Send me $100 and I'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll prosper. So there's some weird guys out there doing weird stuff with prosperity, but I sure don't believe in a poverty gospel.
Yeah.
Like Jesus is going to save you and then leave you in misery for the rest of your life. Blah. What on earth? And like as much as Jesus talks about helping the poor, it seems to me like the natural outgrowth of the gospel is I hesitate to say this, but let's be real, health and wealth. Like if the gospel isn't affecting our lives in some of those ways, what are we even talking about? So all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. And this is where we got to pause and say, if I've entered into that, what does that mean? And at first it might sound kind of intimidating because here I am living in a little corner of southeast Iowa. Wow, we live in nice towns. Wellman's a pretty great town. Sigourney's a pretty great town.
Yeah.
Looking at your ads, there's so much cool stuff going on around here in the next couple of weeks.
Hedrick and Watch here.
Yeah, 4th of
Sigourney.
July might be my favorite holiday of the year. Like maybe even more than Christmas. What? I don't know. Because we don't eat barbecue at Christmas. We eat turkey. It's dry. You're like, pass me some more gravy because this meat is actually not that good. But nobody puts gravy on barbecue. It's already got barbecue sauce, which is kind of like
never
gravy.
Tried that.
I just let the sauce is the boss. What's the difference between sauce and gravy? No one knows. Anyway, you're sitting here, you're in rural Iowa, you're thinking to yourself, oh no, to be a blessing to the rest of the world, do I have to like pack up and go be a missionary in Africa or Asia or something wild and crazy like that? And what I want to say is that you're probably already in the right place. And probably a good chunk of your daily schedule is you're doing the right thing. And if you only stopped and thought about it and listened to what Jesus has to say to you, I think Jesus would probably be far more kind to you than you imagine. Now, is there a really good chance that Jesus might want to correct some of your behavior? Sure. But that shouldn't make you feel bad. That should make you feel excited and hopeful that someone wiser than you has a path prepared for you, and he's going to help you. He's going to help you navigate that. God says to Abram, "Leave your country and go to the land that I will show you," which puts the responsibility for guiding this journey on God, not on you. But what are you doing? And I was just driving down here. What are you doing? I was just driving down here and thinking about Steve, who's a pretty humble guy who doesn't like to brag about himself. So I'm gonna embarrass him for him. But like, how cool is it that there's a radio station in Sigourney, Iowa, that lets Iowa country artists get a platform?
Few and far between. Yeah.
Few and far between. but it's happening. And does that bless those people? Like, does it bless somebody to get to live out their dream of bringing heartfelt, soulful music to other people? Because that's what musicians do. They bring a gift that comes out, especially singer-songwriters. I mean, like, I don't know, if you're just like playing Garth covers,
it's fine. But yeah, I mean, if you have it in you to write a song, then that's special.
Yeah, and you've written some songs too.
I have.
How does it feel when you roll out a new song for people for the first time?
It's a little bit scary because, I mean, you're kind of like exposing part of yourself for critique and judgment, or, you know, you're hoping it's good, but you don't really know. So,
and it's good, I imagine, because I don't write songs, but I write sermons, and it sounds good in your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you actually perform it in front of people or preach it in front of people, and then you're like, wah, 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 wah.
Do you have a song that really bombed?
No, all mine were mega hits. Yeah, there's some that I listen back to, and I'm like, shouldn't have done that one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like it wasn't like shouldn't have went to the process of recording it. Maybe
that was too much hard work for that for that bomb to hit the ground.
Yeah.
You ever have a song that like you played in front of an audience one time and just never did again?
Probably. I don't, I'm getting a few years between me and the band now. So, I mean, it's been a little while, but yeah, I mean, there was some songs, some original songs or even cover songs that we did that, you did them a few times and you're like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's thrilling and yet terrifying to put your heart out there like that.
Yeah.
And guess what? Steve Shetler Media gives people a platform to do that.
And they too can sing songs that they regret doing in a few years.
A platform to experience shame and humiliation on the internet where billions of people can access it.
Forever.
And that's why we call it Real Talk. Oh, man.
No.
I wasn't sure. That wasn't exactly where we wanted to go, but
they're all great.
Yeah. I wanted to say that about my friend Steve because and now in this new office, just making stuff happen in downtown Iowa. And so I want to ask our listeners and our viewers to spend some time today thinking about this. What is it that you do? Are you a school teacher? Are you a farmer? Do you drive a truck? If you drive a truck, what are you delivering? One of my good friends, Levi, delivers post and frame buildings. Like, what on earth would happen in this state economically if there was nobody to deliver the post and frame buildings?
Mm-hmm.
He brings a blessing on a flatbed semi-truck to people all over the state and maybe even over into Illinois and Minnesota and stuff. I don't know. So spend some time thinking about the thing that you do and how you do it and the positive way that impacts the world and let God speak to you through that. You get that done? Maybe ask God a question like, hey, God, is there anything that you want to correct in my life? And then if there is, to go with that, like work on correcting that. But come back around again and ask God again, what is it about my life that you like that I'm doing? And if God likes something that you're doing, keep doing that thing until he says to stop doing that thing. So that's cool. I think we're
Is he
good.
telling us to stop right now?
I don't know if I heard that from the Spirit, but this might be a good stopping point. Yeah, that's fine. So, hey, thanks for joining us for Real Talk. Keep it real in your life, and we'll keep it real in our life, and we'll be back with you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
But if you want to join us at New Life Church in Wellman, you can come by at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning at 257 8th Avenue. Or you can park in the city parking lot off 9th Avenue and come in from the west side of the building too. So I hope we see you around soon.
Sounds good. Thanks to New Life Community Church in Wellman for bringing us our Real Talk with Aaron and Steve. We'll do it again next week.